About a guy who doesn't have so much bitachon and he demands Hashem should give him a lot of parnasat tova first and then I'll serve Hashem. Chas v'shalom. He says that's wrong. Number 4 reason why he's wrong. When someone takes security from his friend in business, he takes it one of 3 reasons. One reason is because he thinks his friend might become poor, he won't be able to pay him back. The second reason is because he thinks that his friend might close his fist and refuse to pay, and you will never get your money again. And the third reason why is because you're scared that you won't be able to find him or he might die before he pays you. So therefore you want to take a security right now, just in case. However, the security is like a cure for these potential problems. When it comes to HaKadosh Baruch Hu, you think these 3 things apply? You think that Hashem might become poor? Chas v'shalom, what do you think? There's no such thing. Hashem, all the gold and the silver is for Him. Wealth and riches come from you, Hashem. You think that Hashem might close His fist and not pay you? What are you talking about? Hashem gives everybody every day what they need. And you think, number 3, He might die, you won't be able to find Him? No, Hashem is always there. What are you talking about? Even the person will die before Hashem was, is, and will be. So therefore, there's no reason, according to this, to demand security, to Hashem should pay you in advance before you serve Him. Chabishi. There's a lot of people who say, Rabbi, I need to have $1 million first, and then I get married. When Hashem gives me this amount of money, then I could be comfortable, relax, come to learn in the morning, come to learn in the evening. That's wrong. Chamishi, the 5th reason is when one person takes the security from his friend, he has peace of mind because now he has security. He has the item. He gave him his watch to hold on to until he pays the loan. And he says, listen, the worst case scenario, he doesn't pay me. I'll take this watch. I'll sell it. I'll make my money. So therefore, I'm relaxed. But someone who thinks that when Hashem gives you a lot of money in advance, and then now you don't have to be worried about your worldly needs, now you can focus on your spiritual needs, that's false claim. Because who says the money will stay with you? Maybe a mishap will happen, your money will go away, or you need to spend the money, a pipe will burst, and all of a sudden you have to pay out of pocket all these expenses. As it says, it could be in the middle of your days, they will leave you. And even if you have access to it, and people think that they'll have peace of mind, like we said before, the wealth sometimes gives you more problems than when you didn't have the wealth. As it says, the wealth is a strong cause of tirdad libam tsar nafsham. It could be a mental agitation and emotional pain. As it says in Avot, marbe nechasim, marbe dagot. A person who has a lot of possessions increases his worry. So you was asking Hashem, give me a security, give me an advance, give me $100,000, $1 million, and I'll sit and learn. But maybe now that you have $1 million, now you have to have a whole headache how to manage it. There's taxes on this I need to pay. I need to pay the bank a fee. I need to go and invest this money now. How am I going to invest this money so I should have this money forever? And now you're even more busier than you were before. So it ended up being that Hashem didn't really help you by giving you so much money to go and deal with. Okay, so the Chovot, it's in the footnote over here, a very important footnote. He says the Chovot Halevavot denounces those who expect Hashem to supply them with a security deposit before applying themselves to His service. As explained earlier in his work, fiscal responsibilities go hand in hand with bitachon. The issue is sometimes they conflict. On the one hand, a person is obligated to serve Hashem with his abilities. On the other hand, a human being has a craving for a sense of security. How do you focus on Hashem, service, and find security in bitachon, knowing that Hashem will provide as He promised? Or does one focus on building a nest egg in order to achieve his longed-for tranquility through tangible resources and place Hashem's service on the back burner? Chovot Halevavot frames the latter approach as a brazen solicitation of a deposit from Hashem. And notes that it's foolish. It's actually the wrong way. As it says, that tranquility through bitachon is the right way, not through amassing a fortune. The person who says, I'll have a fortune first, and then I could have serenity and serve Hashem, is wrong. He says, if a person does serve Hashem properly, Hashem sends him more money than he currently needs, you're right. So it's prudent to save a portion of the surplus for anticipated needs. You're allowed to save money if you know you have a wedding coming up. You're allowed to save money if you know you have bills coming up. But to say, no, I need to save money because a rainy day, I need to put away money because who knows what can be, that's a lack of bitachon, he says. A common question is...
So the pension thing?
What?
Pension?
Also, yeah.
No good?
For example, we said the highest level in Munah is the Arizal and the Rashash. And the Arizal and the Rashash used to say, Baruch Hashem Yom Yom. They used to not go to sleep till they give away every dollar they own. Meaning, I spent or whatever any expenses I had today. If I have leftover money, I give it to tzedakah. I don't go to sleep with money in my account or my pockets. And what about tomorrow? Tomorrow's tomorrow. Hashem will give me tomorrow. Whatever I'll make, whatever I need to make tomorrow, I'll get. And with that, I'll pay whatever comes tomorrow. But in America, they teach us, what do you mean? You need to put away money slowly. You need to invest in the stock market. You need to have an IRA. You need to have this. You need to have that. Who knows? You have to you diversify. You need this. You need that. So that has nothing to do with the Arizal. The Arizal says, what do you mean? Why about tomorrow? Why tomorrow? What is tomorrow? Today's today. Deal with today. Tomorrow's tomorrow. That's a high level of bitachon. Not everybody's there. The less bitachon you have, the more ishtadlut you have to do. The more bitachon you have, the less ishtadlut you have to do. If you have a person who doesn't have that bitachon like that, you're right. He has to do ishtadlut. You're right. He has to go and put away and do efforts and think about tomorrow. But it's not ideal. The Chovot Halevavot is saying it's not ideal. Okay. Common question is, what about buying insurance policy? That's not bitachon, right? Seemingly, because what does insurance policy say? Life insurance. If a guy dies, how his family's going to live? Oh, so they need to get paid out when he dies. That way they'll be stable. So that's showing that you're worried about tomorrow. So that's wrong, maybe. But Moshe Feinstein says, no, it's a form of ishtadlut. It's an easy ishtadlut for the people who depend on you. But you should know, it's not so simple. The Chazon Ish said it's not ishtadlut. He says it's a lack of bitachon. Some people, their only reason they're still alive is because people depend on them. And now that you made them not dependent on him because they'll have a life insurance policy, so maybe that's why he'll pass away. So he says that actually it's wrong. But Moshe Feinstein gives a heter, Rabbi Zino also gives a heter. The point is that what we're trying to learn from here is one should not allow his concern from the future to interfere with the service of Hashem and postpone or diminish that service in quest for financial security. I know a lot of people that say, why don't you pray mincha? Business, I'm at the business. Why don't you go learn in the evening? I can't, the business, I'm tired, I have to work, I have to stay at work till 8 o'clock at night, I have no choice. What do you mean you have no choice? You could be like a Chavetz Chaim, he made his $500 he needed for the day, he closed the store. You're greedy. You want money for next week and next month and next year, and you want to reinvest more. So I understand if you didn't make enough money, you have bills to pay. I got that 100%. Go work more because you didn't.
You got a big house now and he has to pay all the bills.
Fine.
So what's
fine.
That?
If he needs to work. Right. But if you need, first of all, who says you need that big house? Okay, that's a different discussion. Fine. He needed it. Let's say it's justified. So now he's working a lot because he needs to keep up. And let's say he needs to make every day $5,000 for whatever it is to be able to survive. Okay, so you made your $5,000 today? Yeah, I didn't. I made great sales today. So why are you still here? No, I want more. I need to stay till 8. Till who knows, another customer might come in. I'll miss out that opportunity. So you see, sometimes the Yitzhak can trick you and make you think that it's for business, it's okay. But really, you're making a big mistake.